Okay guys, so in this video, let's create some basic shape in material. Yes, we can see in the level like triangle, circle, and rectangle. Okay, first let's create a triangle. Here, translucent and lit enable two-sided. And we need a text card. And then we mask its two channels, R and G. Oh yes, here we can directly use a subtract, and we can get a triangle shape, add a seal. Yes, a simple triangle mask. Now let's create a controllable triangle shape. First, copy the text card. We need to move its center point to the center of the UV. So here we subtract 0.5 from it and then multiply it by 2 to ensure that its center point is in the center of the UV. Also, we can use constant Bell scale. Bells is negative 0.5 and scale is 2. Yes, they are same. And then we do the same things, mask its UVs. Okay, now we take an absolute value, and then we add an absolute for our channel. Also, we need a 1 minus. In this way, its range will become 0 to 1 back to 0. Oh yes, in way we also need a 1 minus. Now let's subtract them. Yes, we can get a triangle, an isosceles triangle. If we want to control the height of the triangle, we can add a multiply here. Yes. Of course, we can also control its width. Just add a subtract in front of multiply. Okay, now let's control triangle's position. Yes, we need a subtract in way. This parameter controls triangle's position. And then we add a step to 0. By step, we can get all values greater than 0 are output as 0. The value less than or equal to 0 are output as 1. Okay, add a loop. This is alpha and B is 0. The A is way. Yes, way channel. And then we seal the loop. Now we get a triangle that we can control its position. Okay, next let's create a rectangle. Here we can copy these two nodes. And then we add absolute for UV. Now its range is 1 for the edge. The closer to the center, the closer is to 0. So we can add a subtract a parameter from it to control its edge. Okay, now we add a length. Merge its two channels into one channel. But before that, we need a max. We need to compare the output value with 0 and take their max value. Then we add a length. Yes, there seems to be no difference between them, but if we connect it directly here, we can see that the value of the center is very large. Well, this is because after we subtract 0.8, the value of the center looks black and close to 0, but in fact its value is negative. The center value should be negative 0.8 and like this. So here we must add a max value compared with 0. In this way we can make the black area's value to 0. Okay, now let's create a circle. The circle is very simple, we just need two radial gradients. and set different radius. Use big, subtract small, density to 25. Okay, that's the circle. Oh yes, there is one more thing. If we want the black area have a little color, we can add a lerp. B we can set 5, and A we can set 0.02. Okay, so they seem like circle and triangle, but we will see that the black area around it will also be affected. We need multiplied by the black shape. Yes, use this shape as a mask. Yes, that's right. Now we add a particle color, alpha channel multiplied by the shape, and RGB channel is emissive color. Okay, this is material. And the triangle, oh, we haven't set edge for triangle, so here we use a lazy method. Copy this node, and we add a scale UV by center. The scale we set 0.8, and also add a saturate for them. Use the large triangle, subtract the small triangle. Okay, we can see its edges are not equal, so we need to adjust the position of the small triangle by this parameter. This value looks right, that's okay. And then we copy this node for triangle. So we get a triangle with a nice edge. Of course, this method is a crude method. It's suitable for us to make some mask or particle effect. If we want to get a very high precision triangle, this method is not good. So here I recommend a project for us. Yes, UE Material Lab that's provided by IPIC is free. If we want to know more about materials, we can take a look. It's very useful. Okay, and then we use this material to Niagara. Here we use this template. Yes, it's very simple, so I will speak a little faster. Use the material and the color mode is random hue. The color we use red, and hue shift range we set it to -1 to 1. Scale color RGB is 10, and scale spread size we also set it to 2. Okay, that's it. So that's all for this video. It's very basic but useful. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.